Hi everyone, my name's Lydia Averett and I'm a dietetic intern at Duke Hospital. Whatever your reason for choosing or considering to follow a vegan diet, I'm going to give you tips for optimizing your nutrition as well as keys to success. A vegan diet excludes all animal-based products, and this includes meat, poultry, seafood, dairy, which includes yogurt, milk, cheese, and whey protein, eggs, which is also in many baked goods, and honey. Someone may choose to follow a vegan diet for ethical, environmental, health, or cultural considerations, or a combination of these. If you're a vegan, there are certain foods and nutrients that are important to make sure you're consuming. So I will go over these. The first is protein. Protein is needed to maintain your muscle mass, but also is vital in many functions in your body. The keys to success here are frequency and variety. For frequency, you should aim to consume protein with every meal and each snack if possible. It's important to vary the source of your plant proteins as well, because plant proteins are missing some amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. So you need to consume a variety throughout the day in order to meet your protein needs. Good sources of protein from plants are listed here, and they include soy products, legumes like lentils and peanut butter, beans, seeds, and even whole grains like quinoa can be a good source of plant protein. Other nutrients of concern are calcium and vitamin D, and these are very important for bone health. So the key here is to consume 2 to 3 servings of fortified milk alternatives per day. And milk alternatives can be soy milk, almond, rice, or oat milk. And it can be whatever your preference is, but soy does have the benefit of having protein. The milk alternatives are also made into many great yogurt products, so you can include those in your servings per day, as well as fortified orange juice. Just make sure whenever looking at these products that you check out the food label and make sure that it has calcium and vitamin D added. Iron is another nutrient of concern for vegans because most people get their iron in their diet from meat. And meat iron and iron in animal products is absorbed better than plant iron. So, plant based iron needs to have vitamin C with it in order to best have it be absorbed in your body so your body can use it. So the key here is to include foods rich in iron and vitamin C each day. Good sources of iron are beans, lentils, dried fruit, dark leafy greens, and dark chocolate. Good sources of vitamin C are fruit juices, as well as red, orange, and green fruits and veggies. So if you're having a spinach salad, add on some mandarin oranges, and you'll have a tasty meal as well as get that iron. The overall keys to a healthy vegan diet are to balance foods from all food groups. So this includes fruits, vegetables, proteins, milk alternatives, and grains. And also, don't forget those key micronutrients we discussed: calcium, vitamin D, and iron. Supplements are also essential for vegans. Vitamin B12 is only found in animal products, so most vegans will need to consume an additional vitamin B12 supplement. You may also consider a multivitamin if you're not getting foods from all the food groups or if you don't have a lot of variety in your diet. There are an abundance of resources through Duke Student Health website. The first is through the nutrition services. They have a section on balancing your vegan plate for more in-depth tips. And also check out the dining services website. They have a guide to vegan eating on campus, and a local favorite is the Sprout Restaurant. Thanks for listening and hope you learned something today.